Oh, you're gonna like this one. Great Nation Brewing. This is their orange creamsicles, which is apparently their interpretation of a childhood favorite: vanilla beans, citrus fruit, and whatever. It's 7% ABV. It's brewed in Portland, Oregon. They have a passion for hops and a patience for sour. Unfortunately, for me, creamsicles remind me of porn industry. I used to work at an adult store, and we had like whack-off booths in the back, and everything was vanilla scented. Like, they for some reason felt like vanilla scent would cover up the semen and debauchery, and then we would use orange creamsicle to clean things. So there's that. But my brother brought this over last night as part of my birth week presents. Thank you, brother. Oh yeah, that is a creamsicle. The vanilla hits a lot harder than I would have thought, but basically just imagine one of those creamsicle ice cream cones melted and then carbonated. I don't know if that's a good thing, but it's totally drinkable. Speaking of, well, there's no way of segueing this appropriately, so my brother also picked up one of these. No, it's not what you think. It's a anti-hangover detox while you retox natural supplement for people who have shit to do tomorrow. Oh yeah, it's just a thing. So we tried it last night. It has not affected me at all, but it did say you need to have one magic bullet every 3 to 4 drinks and then another before going to bed at night. It contains no vitamins, a lot of antioxidants, I guess is what they would be, enzymes, enzymatic things. The branding is a trash fire. If you could just take a look at this lovely lady over here holding this. This looks like a dildo. Oh my god. And it's the same color as my lipstick. Oh no! Yeah, I didn't, maybe because it was sitting, I just say it was inspiration. I don't know what they were going for here. This is clearly a dildo. And how does it work? They just made a thing. It's an energy drink. It kind of just tasted like one of those airborne things. One of those, like, whatever tabs you put in a water and it fizzes. And, you know, but that at least has vitamins in it. This is just bullshit. So today, The Guardian posted a article from one Olivier van Beeman. I highly recommend giving it a read. He is a Dutchman who just released will be releasing a book. Heineken in Africa, a multinational unleashed. For Heineken, rising Africa doesn't just represent a promising future. The continent has proved highly lucrative for decades, with profits almost 50% higher than the global average. In some African countries, beer costs more than it does in Europe. According to the Dutch brewer, this is not only good news for shareholders, but also for the economic development of countries in Africa where it operates. After 3 years of research and hundreds of interviews, Olivier van Beeman concludes that Heineken's presence has hardly benefited the continent at all, and may in fact be rather harmful. He tells a story of how Heineken faced considerable competition from indigenous beer brewing, which it tried to crush. He shows how Heineken collaborates with dictators, authoritarian governments, and a convicted war criminal. How it's using mysterious Belgian operating companies to avoid taxes, and how the company is linked to human rights violations and high-level corruption. An unmissable book for anyone interested in how the world's biggest companies operate in the developing world. So just think about that. I know that we don't sit there and think about beer being such a world player, such an important thing. You're going and you're supporting Heineken. You are supporting this kind of a movement, these kind of people, this kind of a corporation. People acting like they're better than other people like they own the world and it doesn't matter, the rules don't apply to them. That's the kind of stuff that we need to talk about here. Like the fucking sexist bullet. It's not okay. We know that. We know it's fucking weird. My brother got this for free, by the way. He was dropping off beer at a place. He asked the man about it. The man said, oh, these are not really selling. Take one. Just some food for thoughts today, folks. That's about it for me. I will get that book. I'm going to read through it. If you get it, let me know, because I'd be interested to hear what you think about it all. I know that I go really global with this kind of stuff, but next time I look at Heineken or Heineken brands, I can't help but think of all of these other things that are being covered in this in Africa. This is a company that needs to be liable for all the things that it does. It can't just sit here and say, oh, but we're trying. Yeah, you've had a lot of years to figure out the trying. If you want to be an example, then be a good example. You know, you can do this, Heineken. I have faith in you. So, yeah, that's... I hope you have a great day. It's beautiful outside. Absolutely. Cheers. See you tomorrow.